So what's the little baby's name?
So the baby's name is Noelle, and we named her that because she was born right before Christmas. So we're ringing in the new year right with a baby giraffe.
Hey guys, I am hanging out with Christy Morcom, and we're at the Wildlife World, and we got a baby giraffe. Check this out. How old is this baby?
So this baby is just a couple of weeks old, and oh my gosh, is she a cutie. Her name is Noelle, and she is standing a whopping 6 feet tall, which sounds huge, but relatively speaking, that's very small compared to these adult giraffes.
So she's only a few weeks old, like.
Yeah, she's just a few weeks old. Right now we're in the back of our giraffe barn, in between our 2 giraffe pastures, because Mom's hanging out with Noelle, getting acclimated. She's a very attentive mother, but over the next few weeks, we're gonna start the introduction where we start introducing baby Noelle to the rest of the herd. And what's so fun is a herd of giraffes is called a tower. How cute is that?
Now Mom is a lot bigger, guys. Look how big Mom is compared to baby Noelle.
So she has grown a little bit since she's been born, and when they give birth, they actually give birth standing up, and the baby falls to the ground and falls anywhere from a couple of feet to 6 feet down to the ground, and that helps promote them to take their first breath. What's so remarkable about these guys is that they're able to start walking around and even nursing from mom within the first hour of birth. And if you think about that, I mean, think about a child baby, how long it takes them to start
to learn
walking
and
around.
exactly, yeah, like.
Mother Nature is incredible.
Oh.
Now, little baby Noelle is going to be nursing for quite some time. These guys are remarkable animals. They're born after a 15-month gestation period. So mom is pregnant for a long time before she gives birth to the baby. And they're about 125 pounds when they're born, about 6 feet tall. And they're born with those unique spots. And what's so great about giraffes is their spots are as unique to that individual giraffe as fingerprints are to us.
So no 2 giraffe spots are the same.
No 2 giraffe spots are the same. And Noelle's birth is not only a huge deal for us here at Wildlife World, but it's a huge deal for the world of conservation, because unfortunately, these guys are vulnerable to extinction out in the wild. Their numbers are decreasing at an alarming rate, and that's due to mainly habitat destruction and poaching. Let's see if we can get mom to come down here. And baby's very curious, but baby takes the lead from mom. So once mom comes down, baby might get a little bit more curious and come on.
Mama's gonna come over for some food.
She is. These guys eat a lot of food, and they eat throughout the entire day. They have a very long tongue that's about 18 inches long, and it's very dark in color to protect their tongue from the sun. And they eat constantly. Those long necks are gonna help them eat from the trees out in the wild. Here at Wildlife World Zoo Aquarium and Safari Park, we have 2 amazing giraffe feeding platforms. And guests can come out, they can feed the giraffes at eye level with a giant giraffe, and it is definitely an experience.
So you guys can literally come out and you can feed a giraffe.
Isn't that amazing? So they have a tongue that's about 18 inches long, and they use that to get the pellets out of your hand. So kids wind up walking away from the giraffe feeding platform slimed by a giraffe. It's amazing. And we believe here at Wildlife World that people are truly inspired to want to conserve and protect when they have those one-on-one interactions and experiences with wildlife. So here we take that very seriously, and we have a lot of fun educating the public on these beautiful and gentle giants.
So that's the thing, guys. Us humans, there's almost too many of us. We're taking over so much of the giraffe territory and animal territory that a big animal like this probably, how much space do you think they need to live?
They need a lot of space. They are a giant animal that spends most of their day roaming around for food. So if there's not adequate space, that also means there's not adequate food. And then they have less area to roam with more predators. Fortunately, they do have a pretty good defense against predators. If you look at the long legs on this beautiful female, you can tell that they're gonna have a pretty big kick behind the punch. So if they are being threatened by a predator, that's gonna be their #1 form of defense.
I'm pretty sure that if she kicked me, I'll be knocked out.
That's
Mike Tyson knockout right there.
Oh yeah. Something we want to avoid as much as possible.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to mess around with the giraffe.
Definitely not. these managed breeding programs work as an insurance policy for these wild animals. So if something does happen to their wild counterparts, there is enough of that genetic diversity to sustain the species, with the hope that when it is safe for them to return back to the wild, we have that insurance policy in place and there's enough of that genetic diversity that these animals continue existing.
Cool, guys. So if you guys want to come out to Wildlife World, they are outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Go check them out. You guys got a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page and Instagram. Definitely follow us.
Go ahead and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to tag their page in this post too, guys. And you guys can come out and see baby Noelle or any of the other incredible animals here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for showing me.
Absolutely. It was great having you here today. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.